Hey guys, welcome to my second YouTube video. It is a snowy, awful, rainy, sleety, nasty day outside. So since I can't go to the park and I can't do my outside exercise, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna make my second video. So here I am. I hope that you guys have had a productive week since my last video. I have not. My week went sideways in the most ridiculous way. On Tuesday, I got caught up at work about an hour and a half away from the gym, and then I wasn't able to attend my second CrossFit induction, which is something that really disappointed me because I was so keen to get started while my motivation's still high and sort of get into it. But things didn't work out the way they planned. That's just the way it was, and then I got caught up and I couldn't go. I was super disappointed, but here we are. I'm still happy, still healthy, and I'm ready to go to my next one on Tuesday. Despite that, I guess it was a blessing because then on Thursday I got sick, and I've actually only started feeling better today, which is good in a way, but it's also seen me get really bloated for whatever reason. My stomach hasn't felt right, and even though I haven't actually been eating all that much, I've been gaining weight. Go figure. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's fluid, and then it'll fall off once I feel better. But it just wasn't the best start to my week. But looking at what's happened, I've realized that I've been given an opportunity, because when I first started my weight loss journey, I didn't take any before pictures. I was so ashamed of the way I was. I actually don't have very many pictures from that period, full stop. It was a time in my life that I was so ashamed of the way I looked and the way I had gained so much weight being so far away from my family. I didn't want to go back to events and Christmas parties because I didn't want them to see how much I'd changed. And it wasn't a healthy mindset for me. I was unhealthy physically, I was unhealthy mentally, I was just generally really unhappy. And as a result, if there was even the mention that a camera was going to be coming out, I was gone. And I had this neat little trick where every time the camera came out, I'd say, oh, let me take the picture so you can be in it. And it was clever, but now I actually don't have any pictures of me attending all of these events, weddings and birthdays and Christmas. And I kind of have missed out on cherishing those memories, because even now I recognize, even though I was bigger, I still wish I had pictures with my grandma and pictures with my cousins when they were small and all these other things that I just don't have now because of the shame I had. So I've realized that I haven't started CrossFit yet. So now is an opportunity for me to take my second before pictures, because I started at 111 kilos. I'm now down to what was it this morning, like 75, and that's awesome. I'm really excited about that, but I am still not happy with the way my body looks, and I don't think it's something that I'll ever be able to get over. But what I've decided is that I'm going to stop focusing so much on how my body looks and start to focus on what my body can do, because having lost so much weight, I have a lot of loose skin. I have a lot of stretch marks. I'm saggy in places I shouldn't be saggy. And if I'm just focusing on how I look, I'm never going to be happy. But if I can focus on what I can do, then I can continually make progress and strive towards something that's a little more healthier in my mindset. So I thought today's video I would talk about where I've come from and show you the few pictures I do have from when I started my weight loss journey. Show you where I'm at now, which was a particularly confronting little video to film, but I filmed it. And then I just want to talk about my plans for the future, what I want to achieve, and what I want to look back on in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and just to be able to show you guys where I'm going and share that journey with you, I think is going to be really motivating. So I'm going to show you my before pictures now, and do not judge me, but they are what they are. This is me before. So in these pictures I was 111.1 kilos, I may have actually been heavier at some stage, but I was too afraid to get on the scales. And I only took these pictures after I'd seen a little bit of progress, or once I felt like I was actually going to be able to do this. The big catalyst for me to actually lose this weight was in that far right picture. I ran out of underwear that fit. So I was down to these saggy old stretched out granny panties because they were the only thing I could fit over my butt. And then I went to the store to buy myself some new underwear, and I saw that dress in the middle picture. And I thought, that's pretty, that'll fit me. And I picked one up. And it was a size 16. And I tried it on. And there was no way that that was going to fit me. Not even close. So I tried on an 18. Not even close. I tried on a 20 and it fit. And that was a moment that I realized that something had to change, because that was just horrifying. And I know there's people who are a larger size than that, but coming from, I started out at a size 10, going from a 10 to a 20 in such a short amount of time was really like the kick in the pants I needed, because I'd really stopped taking care of myself mentally. I'd stopped taking care of myself physically. I was very ill. My kidneys, my gallbladder, they were all having a really hard time with dealing with this sudden high-fat diet that I'd put myself on. And it was just not pretty. And then in the picture to the far left, that was about a week after I'd actually started my journey. And you know when you take a picture of yourself and you have this idea of how it's going to turn out, and then you turn it around and it's horrifying? That was that picture for me. But I was smiling because I knew that I'd already started taking the steps to change my life, and that was enough for me to just keep that picture and just know that I may not be where I want to be right now, but I'm going to, and I can be proud of that, and I can smile. So that was where I started. And then today I took this video. I was actually really emotional filming this because I know that I don't like looking at my body. I am still saggy in a lot of places. I'm still carry a lot of weight in my legs, and I'm disappointed in a way because despite not wanting to feel this way, I have put in so much effort and I feel like I deserve to look better. But I don't, because I did this to my body. I gave myself this loose skin that I have now by yo-yoing with my diet, and look, yeah, my skin's loose and it feels funny and it doesn't feel like what I feel like I should look like, but it's me. And this body, it's got me through a lot. It got me through being 111 kilos, and then 70, and then 105, and then now being 75 again. And yeah, my arm skin's loose, my upper thighs are loose, my stomach is pretty bad, but it doesn't matter because I'm trying to focus less on what my body looks like and start to focus on how strong I can be and what things I can do. Can I go hiking? Can I go swimming? You know, what can this body do? Not what does this body look like? So look, yes, that was emotional to film that. Yes, I was tearing up, wiping snot in the video, but 2 hours later, I'm actually feeling okay about it because it's where I am right now, but it's not the end. So that is where I was. That's where I am. And now I'm just focusing on where I'm going. So I am really looking forward to starting CrossFit. I want to build strength. I have very little upper body strength. I have very little muscle tone. I'm mostly made up of like flabby, the result of my sedentary lifestyle and being a gamer is that I've sat on my butt for so long that everything's kind of just jiggly. And look, that's the way 12 months ago, if I had have thought, what do I want to look like right now? Yeah, I'd be pretty happy. Like if I could have just gone, I want to look like that now, I would have been really glad. Like, I'm not doing too badly. I could be doing a lot worse. But now, instead of worrying about my loose skin and my stretch marks and all the things that make me sad about my body, I want to start focusing on things like how much can I lift, how far can I run, how far can I hike. I want to be able to do things with my partner. When I have kids, I want to be able to do things with my kids. When I was big, I didn't walk my dogs, and I love walking my dogs, but I couldn't because my thighs would rub together so much that I got chafing, and I had to wear shorts under my shorts just to stop myself from being in pain. And I don't have to deal with it anymore, and I should be proud of that and what I've achieved so far and how much more I can do now. And now I want to see myself build muscle. I want to change my lifestyle from the saggy kind of gamer to a more fitness orientated, or not even fitness, but a more health orientated lifestyle. I want to be able to facilitate a long and healthy and active life where I can do things without having to think about, am I too big to do it? Is that going to be too far to walk? Am I going to be out of breath? Do I have to walk up too many stairs? I just want to be able to facilitate a long, healthy, active life, because when I look back, I want to remember doing things, not just did I look pretty or did I look fit that day. So yes, am I where I want to be right now? No. Will I ever be happy with my body? I don't know, but I'm going to try, and in the meantime, I'm going to make it strong and I'm going to make it healthy, and that's what I'm going to focus on. So that's where I'm going. That's what I hope to achieve. And by taking that video today, I'm hoping that in 6 months' time, while it won't be as dramatic as losing 75 pounds, I'm hoping that I'll be able to go, I'm stronger than I was then, and I'm healthier than I was then, and I'm happier. I don't want to cry next time I take one of these videos. So that's my goal. And I hope that if you're watching this and you're starting your weight loss journey or you're halfway through, that you're just going to learn to focus on what you can do with me, because I've spent too much time worrying about what I look like and not enough time on living my life. And I hope that you'll join me and that you'll want to live your life too. And just let's get out there, let's do it, let's get healthy and experience the life that we were meant to live, because we only live once. So as sappy as all that is, that's where I'm at. And look, I can't wait to post another one in 6 months and say, look, I'm healthy and I'm living my life. So have an absolutely fabulous afternoon or morning, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!